Hello and welcome to Big Red Journeys. I am your host Big Red, and on today's spooky journey, we're here at Knott's Spooky Farm because I am in search of the great pumpkin. I started my search here in front of these pretty good jack-o'-lanterns, but they're not great. They're pretty good, but not great. So we're going to search around all of Ghost Town, Camp Snoopy, and I heard maybe if we truly believe and keep the faith, we might get to see the great pumpkin before we leave. So I'm going to show you everything else, all the trick-or-treat trails, some of the shows, the activities, and maybe even a ride or two. So if you care to follow along with me on this journey in search of the great pumpkin, let's go. I just love, obviously this is meant mainly for not scary farm, but even when they have the cobwebs and the netting and the jack-o'-lanterns, it still gives a nice little slightly spooky vibe here in Ghost Town. And speaking of ghosts, there's one right there in front of me. Excuse me, ma'am, excuse me. Have you seen the great pumpkin anywhere? I've been looking all over for him and I can't seem to find him.
He avoids me.
Does he avoid you?
I don't know why. Maybe it's because I keep saying he has to have a pop quiz. I keep
yeah, I'm a little scared by that too.
You mean you haven't been doing your ghoul work?
No, I didn't know I was assigned any.
You're always assigned ghoul work. All right, give me a little ghostly.
Excuse me, one more time. Okay, not bad. Okay.
Yes, you pass the pop quiz.
Okay.
And if you see the great pumpkin, tell him he's overdue. He has homework due.
I will make sure to do that. It's right here in front of the Boot Heel Undertaker, and we got some York peppermint patties. Next tree station is right here in front of the Calico Town Hall, and they got some Twizzlers. And another tree station here in front of the bank. We got a variety of Hershey treats right there for you. One of the family activities you can do here, always a popular one, is you can get your own little pumpkin with a decorating kit and make your own spooky jack-o'-lantern. We got a variety of vampires, scarecrows, witches, and even a cookie decorating kit if you want. Pumpkins are $6 or $8 depending. And I'm telling you, they got plenty of pumpkins back there. Excuse me, ma'am. I've been asking all the lovely town folk here, and I've been looking all over for the great pumpkin. I have not found him at all. Do you know where I can find him?
This way.
Okay, which way is that way?
This way.
LULU?
Does Lulu know?
LULU,
Yes.
Lulu, okay.
Lulu's my dog.
Oh, very nice. A very feisty looking, lively
She's a good
dog
girl.
there. She looks like a good girl, yeah.
She's my ride or die.
Literally. Okay, well thank you for the help. I appreciate it.
This way.
This way again. Okay. We've been having a good time so far, but we're going to go tap our toes to some spooky haunting sounds of KRAZY KIRK and the Hillbillies. They're going to be here at the Calico Mine stage. Let's find a spot. One of my favorite stops to do here during Knott's Spooky Farm is to go visit the livery, or as I prefer to call it, the dead-ery stable. Get it? Okay, anyways, we're gonna go check it out. It's not every day you get to see a skeleton horse. Well, that's the biggest frog I've ever seen. And that's no bull either. Oh, it is. It's a giant African bullfrog. A red Aki monitor. Those things glowing right there in the dark, those are scorpions. Specifically Arizona bark scorpions. And yes, they do glow like that. Have you ever had a black light and went camping out in the desert at night? Go put a black light on the ground. You might be surprised to see these guys glowing up the night. But then again, be careful. This is definitely a guy you don't want to mess around with. A giant Goliath bird-eating tarantula. And their actual leg span can actually get to the size of a dinner plate. I've never heard of these little guys, Halloween moon crabs, but look at them. If you look closely, like the spotting of the eyes kind of reminds me of like a like a jack-o'-lantern, like Halloween.
She's about 7 years old. She can get up to 6 feet full grown. And she's a cuddle buddy.
I see that. Look at the little baby tortoises here. Look at them. So cute. Now they make great pets, but you need to have the space. They don't stay this size forever because these are just the baby babies. But in several years, they're going to end up being some of these large boys over here. Tortoises make great pets as long as you have the knowledge and the space to take care of them. Excuse me, sir.
Hello there.
You look like somebody that can illuminate the way for me. I've been looking for the great pumpkin.
You're looking for the great pumpkin.
I have been, yes, sir.
Any luck?
Not at all.
Oh, shucks. Well,
Yeah.
let's see here. Let's see. Oh, did you try Camp Snoopy yet?
Not yet, no.
I think I heard the great pumpkin makes an appearance over there.
That is good to know. Thank you.
Yes, you're
Okay,
welcome.
well, I'm on my way there. Thank you. See,
Have you done any trick-or-treating yet?
Not yet, sir.
Oh,
No.
my goodness. What is your favorite candy?
Ooh, that's a good one. You know what? I'm a big fan of M&Ms.
Very nice. I like lollipops.
Okay.
Because they last a long time.
That's
You
true.
get to take your time with the lollipops and enjoy it. Whereas it's like a Snicker bar or a Milky Way, you can just pop it in your mouth
Yeah.
and it's gone in 2 seconds. What's your name?
Big Red.
Good to meet you, Big Red.
Good.
My name's Ollie.
Ollie.
All aboard.
All aboard.
Yes, nice
Well, it
to
sounds
meet
like we're going to go all aboard over there to Camp Snoopy.
Well, best of luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
to
Appreciate
meet
it. The meet and greet headquarters where we can see Snoopy, Charlie Brown, and some of the Peanuts gang. Is that the great pumpkin everyone's talking about? No. That's a scarecrow. That's not him. And of course, you can't come to Knott Spooky Farm without going on a trip to Camp Spooky aboard the Grand Sierra Railroad. All aboard now.
We're heading to Camp Spooky, the Halloween camp for little monsters. Hey look, Snoopy found a map to the camp while fishing in the creek. Hey Charlie Brown, what did you catch?
I got a rock.
Good old Charlie Brown. It looks like Lucy can't decide what to wear to Camp Spooky, and poor Schroeder is stuck carrying the bags. I bet Schroeder wishes he had dressed up as the Invisible Man. The Beagle Scouts are all packed up and ready to earn their monster merit badges. Camp Spooky or bust. Looks like we made it. The camp counselor has come out to welcome us to the first day of camp. Over on the right, Spike is holding a 3-legged race with monsters that can compete all by themselves. I was hoping to see the great pumpkin, but he always seems to elude me.
Me too, Linus. Me too. And over here at the Camp Snoopy Theater, we got Pumpkin Palooza. We're gonna catch the last show in at 4:30, and we're gonna sing and dance with some of the crew from the Peanuts gang. And I don't know, I heard we might be able to see the Great Pumpkin. We'll have to find out. Specialty rides is only during the spooky season here in Knott's. They transformed the CALICO gold mine ride into the CALICO candy mine ride. I've actually never been on it before. Well, this version of the ride. So let's go.
Give me a book. We'll get the size of it. We'll never be able to eat that much candy. Watch me.
Guess I can take a break and have some candy. Best day ever! These vines sure were a twist now on the plan.
Welcome, brave explorers. I am the Pink Fairy. You reached the heart of my candy
all look adorable in your finest of Halloween apparel. I have to say, you might have all outdone yourselves this year with your elegant and imaginative costumes. You're sure to be the toast of the tricks and treats season. All right, everyone, please come forward and join our hosts and hostesses.
You know who I had to be with, right? My man Linus. Of course he is. Always fun to stop into Cordy's Corner. This is gonna have all your spooky farm items and scary farm items, including the infamous gigantic hat, which will probably actually fit me. So let's go check out everything they got. So let's take a look here at some of the not spooky farm items. We got Snoopy dressed up as a glow-in-the-dark skeleton, Charlie as well, good old Blockhead, Woodstock as a witch, and look at the this is the shirt for this year. Got the whole gang in front of a haunted house, and Sally does not look too pleased. Maybe she ended up getting a rock like her big old brother always does every year. And to do with the Not Scary Farm, you got some of the Blacklight Edition shirts here. Look at this, it's got the 3 giant skeletons up at the front of the windmill, glow in the dark, as well as the matching hoodie. The Blind Tiger, which is that speakeasy that's right there in the Roaring 20 section of Knott's. And here is the shirt that shows all the different maze names that you got, including the new ones, such as I believe the Grimoire is new. And the cool one, Bloodline 1842, that's the one where you get to shoot some vampires with laser guns. So here it is, guys. The $100 hat. Just to give you perspective, that's my hand next to it. It is gigantic. I might have found one that actually fits me. Okay. Moment of truth. And it still doesn't fit. Can't find one big enough to fit this big old dome. And this year, they ended up moving the artwork to the factory store, which is right next to the Boysenberry ride, the Boysenberry Bear Tales. And this is gonna have those great art pieces that you always see, and including some additional Not Scary Farm items. And here is a pretty cool looking little spirit jersey. It's got a little headstone with the KSF for Not Scary Farm and some dancing skeletons on the side. And then you flip it over and it spells Not Scary Farm with some bats and bones. The wall of art. I always love seeing these items. And a lot of these, if they are available still, you can actually pick them up. Like for this one here, Out of the Depths. We get by Paul Springer. The original looks like it's still available for $250. I like it because it's like a deep sea diver and like some sort of sea monster about to get him. Oh, this is nice. It's a pyrography by M. Henderson, Ghost Rider. I'm sure named after the ride. Oh, and look at these dioramas. Look at this. This is pretty cool. Oh, it's Hiram McTavish coming out from the grave. And I believe I just saw the light there. It had his beating heart. There it is. His beating heart. And one last thing to do. We got to go on the log ride because it's special for Halloween time. It's the Halloween of Hootenanny. They changed some of the animatronics and the music on to give it a little bit of a spooky vibe. So I think we're going to finish off the day because it's almost 5 o'clock. And then they close the park early at 5 o'clock, and then about 6 o'clock pretty much everybody needs to get out of here unless you're here for Not Scary Farm. Well, that is going to do it for today's journey here at Not Spooky Farm 2022 in Buena, California. I had a great time. I hope you did as well too. Some of the shows, the costume cavalcade, the characters, the music, and overall just had a great old time. We did not find the great pumpkin. There was that pumpkin that showed up at the end of the show, but that was just a plastic one to look like him. That wasn't the real one. I know, I can tell. So we're gonna keep looking for him. So if you want to help me find a great pumpkin, make sure 1, give this video a big thumbs up. 2, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And 3, hit the notification bell, because the great pumpkin knows every time you hit that like button that the faith in him grows and he'll make his appearance. Also, make sure to follow me on social media at Big Red Journeys on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. So from me to you, thank you, keep on believing, and I'll see you on the next journey. Bye-bye now.